So, this is the first of a few commentary-style videos where I'm just going to be talking about things in Assassin's Creed Empire wow, I just said Empire. Fucking Christ. Where I'm going to be talking about things in Assassin's Creed Origins that we know are true, and that you guys have said, talk about this in a video. And so I'm going to do those over the next couple of weeks, just simply because I'm busy, Elva's over, I haven't got a load of videos prepared, I didn't feel like completely overworking myself, but instead of completely taking a break, what I'm doing is I'm just going to do these commentary-style videos where I throw up some gameplay, talk about a certain topic for a little bit, and amongst those I should have a few fun touches too, just upload kind of sparingly over the next, about 3 weeks time, so, that's that. So there'll be a little less content, but it's not going to be all bad. The channel's not going to be dead, like, it's still going to be active, so just, that's alright. But today I wanted to talk about a topic that, has been a topic of conversation for a little bit, and that is Bayek, is he just another Connor? Is he just Connor again? No, he's not. But we're going to explain why. We're going to talk about it. Alright, let's do it. So, people have been saying Bayek is just Connor. He's just Connor again, and that's what we're getting with Assassin's Creed Origins, and I don't think that at all. I think that there is a certain similarity, but don't shoot me before I finish what I'm saying. But I think there is a certain similarity between Connor, Bayek, and Altair in terms of the way that they are represented, in terms of, I guess, commitment and dedication and their mindset. So they're very stoic characters. They're very all about the cause. They're trying to protect, free will. They're trying to protect life and things like that. Whereas you've got people like Edward and Ezio, this very more personal quest, but it becomes something more than that. And I think for Bayek, Connor, and Altair, there's a similarity there, in which sense, their reason for being an assassin, their reason for doing what they're doing is because they are all for the cause. They're dedicated to the cause, dedicated to the creed. And I think that's what we're definitely going to see with Bayek, is a similarity to Altair and Connor, but only in that sense. I think in terms of a lot of personality traits, he's going to be far more similar to Altair in terms of the fact, he is very stoic, he's very dedicated, he's very for the creed, but he cares about people, he understands people, and he's a very fair person, and that's what Altair did very well. Connor, on the other hand, was incredibly naive. Now, you start off playing Connor as a child, and of course he's going to be naive. He's a tribal kid who's grown up outside of, this culture that is currently taking over the globe, and that's completely normal for him, but he stays this naive child throughout the game. He never really adapts, and he just stays this stupid, naive character. And I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that, but I think what I'm saying is justified, and it's just my opinion on a video game character, so it doesn't matter. Don't cut yourself. It's alright. He's not real. Anyway, Connor, to me, never developed as a character. I think the only time he developed was in a speech they cut from the game, so that's just stupid. But to me, Connor was never this character that developed into something more. He never looked at the environment and the world around him and went, right, I need to adapt to this, I need to change, I need to make sure that I understand the way the world works and change accordingly. And from what they've been saying, Bayek's story is literally that. It's literally a game and a story where he's seeing that the world's changing. It's not just Egypt anymore. There's Greece, there's Rome, people are mixing, there's different cultures, these different people, and they're all integrating into each other, and the pharaohs are dying. This whole concept of ancient Egypt is now at its end, and Bayek has to adapt to that, and he knows he has to adapt to that. He's not going to try and stick to his old ways. He's trying his best to adapt to this new world so that he can protect the Egyptian people best. We don't know exactly how the assassins tie into that, but I do think he's going to be a man of, his cause. He's going to be very, very dedicated to the Assassin Brotherhood, and that's something that I think is a very good thing. I think we don't need this, attempt at recreating Ezio again. They tried it with Edward, and they did it very well in a very different way, because Edward was a very different character to Edward. So obviously I meant he's very different to Ezio, not very different to himself. But, again, he was that charismatic character they were trying to emulate. They did the same with Arno, they did the same with Jacob, and I think that it's good they're going in another direction. They're trying this character again of Altair, of Connor, and they're seeing if they can pull it off again, because they know people didn't like Connor. It's a very, very risky and brave move, I think, to go for a character that is like Bayek, and that's not like Ezio, because they know it's going to be more difficult to sell, but I think that's a really, really brave thing they've done, and I commend them for that. And I think that this story of this character is going to be a good one. It's going to be one of development. He's going to start off very I think, in his ways, and trying to, you know, be like that, but then trying to adapt. He'll learn how the world's working, how the world's changing. He'll learn about the first Civ, and I think he'll become wise. He'll become this very understanding person, and that's the way I see that. But in terms of his personality, we've seen his personality develop already. We've seen the different personality traits he has. He clearly cares about people, and he's very good with talking to people. He's a very caring person, especially in terms of children. You see him when he's interacting with the kids. He's a very, very caring character. He's very well portrayed in that sense. He's just a normal person, how you'd expect him to interact. He's not naive like Connor. He's not socially awkward. He's not really strange in that aspect. He's a very, very well-spoken individual. He's very confident of his own personality, very confident of the world that's around him. He's very confident in terms of talking to other people, understanding the way the world works. And I think that it's more going to be a story of adaptation to, you know, this new culture that's you know, becoming what Egypt is going to become, more so than him adapting to the world in general, because he already understands the world, he understands people, and it's not going to be that story of Connor. I think in terms of his fighting style, he's very brutal, which is very similar to Connor, but I think that and his stoic dedication to the Creed personality is the only things that are similar to Connor. Other than that, you know, he's very much like Geralt from The Witcher, is the way I would see it. Is, you know, he's very dedicated, he's very stern and very, you know, he's not this laughing, joking character, but he does have a personality, he does have a sense of humor, and I think that's what allows me to like him so much. And I think we're going to see this progression of his character as it continues through hopefully more than just one game. We're going to get to see more from him, and I think that's really, really cool. So that's just my thoughts so far on Bayek as a character. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Bayek's going to be a Connor, or do you think he's going to be this new style of character? What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be more Altair, more Connor? Let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, thanks guys for all the support. Hit that sub button if you want to step down all kinds of new videos. Hit the like button if you enjoyed to support the channel, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!